This is myAudioBits, the world of audiobook library.
This is myAudioBits, A Year Without Summer by Shreyan Laha, narrated by Sharmila R. Udupa. Acknowledgement. Although this book is fictional, it does contain innumerable obstacles as it pertains to the period between 1810 and 1820, as well as wonders in this vast universe. A Year Without Summer has been the first book in my literary career where I had to resort to a separate glossary, an acknowledgement page, as it deals with both history and an imagined future. We know about a lot of historical aspects from 1810 to 1820, but mostly it is centered around Europe, particularly Great Britain and Ireland. We know that the King of the United Kingdom during the period was King George III. We know that Mary Shelley had published the first copy of Frankenstein on 1st January 1818, but what about the Indian subcontinent? As I collected documents available over the internet, spent my time in libraries and so on, I realized that the information about what happened in our nation was pretty infinitesimal, especially in the Bengal region. There were books and events broadly classifying the culture and records, but specifics weren't a term which can be used. It was a challenge to draw the lines and connect the dots between bits and pieces of history. However, we can make an attempt to draw such lines under the liberty of writing fiction to bring about a story which may not be historically accurate, but can bring a tale which pertains to the period. It's appalling that a large number of historians use this method actually to justify history, but since I'm no historian, I decided to toss the angle of science fiction into the mix, which is a theoretically improbable task. There are certain words which are specific to our local culture, which has its accurate translations in the last page. However, a person from 1816 can definitely imagine the future. He can dream about it, as there are not many scientific advancements during the period. Even the first submarine and flight were scientific aspects which had been imagined well before they came into existence. So why not things which are far into space? There are undoubtedly many things which have helped me in this endeavor. First of all, I would like to thank my parents, Sabori Laha and Subrata Kumar Laha, for being a guiding me in my life. I also appreciate the Almighty Lord Shani for having a watchful eye over my actions and guiding me in the correct path with an ice-cool temperament. Deepak Yadav, the publisher of Bigfoot Publications, who deserve the primary mention in my long list of people I would like to thank. This is because, without a publisher, my story would have largely been untold. I'm quite thankful to him for allowing me to produce my flair in the format of a book and assisting me through the entire process of getting the book published. Aditi Gandhi, the primary editor of my novel, for her painstaking efforts for a round of editing, fact-checking, and numerous loophole spotting. It was easy picking up the stroked lines and correcting the required mistakes all the way. Any novel edited by her gradually turns easier for the author. Jasmeet Walia, the commissioning editor, for impeccably managing this project. Divyam, the cover designer, also deserves mention for the brilliant and innovative cover design, which he is always equipped with, a true maestro when it comes to designing book covers. Ask for it, and you will receive it at the end of the day like a true professional. My gratitude also goes out to my cousins Kaustav, Anisha, and Isha, my group of friends from Jamshedpur, Elena, Mamta, Vivek, Sandipan, Sauvik, and Pratik. All of them deserve a special mention here for all the light moments we have shared and are yet to share. I thank Damini Nag, another friend of mine, to bear with my bipolar heart lamenting stories, ranging from frustration
Sample complete. Ready to continue?